that, and a lot of missiles, lots of people who can be thrown to war, and a lot of oil and dollars and euro that are spent for the propaganda of aggression. But just like your courage rescued your country from the Stalin invasion, similarly, our courage resists this invasion. 43 days now we have been doing so, but lots of things have to be done more. Unlike the Second World War, the democratic world understands that you can not simply turn the blind eye on the inspection of the tyranny. If the people are fighting for their freedom, they need to be supported. But ordinary people understand these things and these concepts more than some influential leaders. Smaller countries understand it better than some of the bigger countries. We have to consist the strong people of the world that such sanctions against Russia are needed. Sanctions that will not be able to be bypassed, and sanctions that will stop their military machinery. We still have to ask for the assistance and the armament, and what we hear in response that we still have to wait for the fighter jets to come, for the anti-missile, anti-ship equipment to be delivered. They are telling us that we need to wait in the situation when we are losing hundreds of people on a daily basis because of the Russian attacks, when dozens of our cities have been destroyed. We still have to wait when more than 10 million people became IDPs. We still have to wait. In the reality, when more than 3 million have left their countries out of 10 million IDPs. Together, we need to do our best to make sure that these people will be able to come back home. We need to stop Russia. We need to stop the war, to make sure that peace is brought back to Ukraine and Russian occupiers would leave our sovereign territory, and this is something we cannot wait for. They tell us that we have to wait, but I have a question whether those who are killing Ukrainians are to be held accountable, and those who are making us wait for the things that we need badly, wait for the means of protecting our lives, wait for weapons. And I'm very grateful to Finland that you didn't wait when this invasion of Russian Federation started, that you were very quick to help, that you made a historic decision of providing a defense support to Ukraine, for showing a principled position in sanction questions, that you are one of the moral leaders of our anti-war coalition. But I would like you to show even more leadership, both on the level of the European Union and bilaterally with the countries of the EU, to support our fight for freedom, for our common freedom. At the time when we have this war, when the tyranny is losing in the war against Ukraine, and this will be the biggest contribution in the security of Europe, and therefore one of the biggest contribution to the security of your country. Therefore, we need weapons that some of the EU partners have. This is why we need powerful, efficient sanctions against Russia on a permanent basis, a sanction cocktail that would be remembered just like Molotov cocktails. Please insist on that. And I'm grateful to the Finnish companies who already seized.
L-am văzut pe președintele Ucrainei, Volodymyr Zelenski, în Parlamentul Finlandei. El a vorbit despre sancțiunile împotriva Rusiei, care ar trebui să fie mult mai puternice, pentru că vedem ofensiva rușilor în Ucraina. El a spus că nu mai avem timp să așteptăm. În toată această așteptare a unor armamente, ajutoare din partea lumii, mii de vieți se pierd în Ucraina, 3 milioane de ucraineni ucraineni au plecat până acum din țară, iar alte 10 milioane au fost strămutate pe teritoriul Ucrainei în acest masacru dus de Rusia împotriva Ucrainei.